So, addressing the waste management sector challenges in Portugal, I would begin with saying that the challenges I will address are for Portugal, of course, but I think they are transversal somehow to other European countries, because I believe that we are in the same moment of the business cycle, if you want, or the waste management business history in Portugal as in other countries. The number one challenge that we are facing in Portugal is the increased competitiveness among or between the different take-back systems existing in Portugal. And the challenge resides in the fact that how can we turn effective the competitiveness between the take-back systems while assuring, on one end, the environmental performance of the different stakeholders, namely the recycling operators, and on the other end, how do we assure a level playing field for the different stakeholders or the different, again, take-back systems. The second challenge I believe we are facing in the near future is the balance that must exist between the recently set recycling and recovery quotas on one hand, and on the other hand, the methodology used to calculate these quotas. And for a certain moment in the waste management sector, we saw targets being set based on the front gate of the recycler. And now what we are assisting is new different recycling quotas and a new different methodology that will have to address the lack of efficiency of the recyclers. That means looking at the back gate of the recycler. And so this balance has to be addressed in the near future and has to be thoroughly discussed, because there is a certain inconsistency in taking these two approaches together forward. Third, and not least important than the other two mentioned challenges, the technology challenge of the sector. And here I'd like to stress that the technology challenge is the number one challenge of this sector. This sector exists because we need to close the material loop, and this is the core business, this is the cornerstone of the entire sector. And if we don't take care, if we don't pay too much attention to the needed increased technology efficiency of the sector and of the recyclers, we are not addressing the fundamental part and the core of our reason to be in here. Last challenge, I would name it the role of the environmental institutions in Portugal as in the other countries. On an increased competitiveness environment, we need to have strong institutions helping the take-back systems, helping the recyclers, having a strong technical background supporting our activity. Otherwise, there is the jeopardy of decreasing the environmental performance of the sector as a whole.